on here today to show you how I apply the conditioner in order to do a conditioner only wash and go. Today I'm going to be using the Tresemme Naturals. This is the one that says it's for moisture. So it has like aloe and avocado. It's silicone free, but it's definitely a lot cheaper than the other one. I've been out of the shower for a while, so I wanted to keep my hair wet, so that's what this is about. What I'm going to do is I just got it kind of parted and into 2 braids, and my hair is still soaking wet. So, because whenever I apply a product to do like a curly wash and go, I do like to have it wet as possible. But I've also seen this done recently on damp hair, so I might try that next time, depending on how long this takes to dry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like 2 sections in the front and then 2 in the back. So I'm just going to divide this into 2 and pin it out of the way. I'll divide this side. So when I was in the shower washing, all I did was a co-wash. I like to do co-washes before I wear my hair curly. It seems like that just works better for me. You know what? I think I might do 6 sections this time. And I have been apple cider vinegar rinsing, but I didn't do that this time. For some reason, I don't know. I detangled just using my fingers in the shower. I didn't use a Denman or a wide tooth comb, because I've also noticed whenever I detangle my hair completely and then I try to do a wash and go, it just seems like it takes a little bit longer for me to get the curls to go and stuff. So I just detangled with my fingers in the shower with conditioner in my hair. So these are the 2 sections I'm going to work on back here. I'm just going to put like a really good size amount of conditioner in on this one section over here. So I kind of just am smooshing it in at the roots. Make sure the roots have it really well. And then I start to rake with my fingers like this, just kind of pulling it through. So I tend to just make sure it's completely saturated with the product. Let's see, there's a couple of tangles, so I just kind of work the tangles out by just gently pulling them apart. And that's how I detangle in the shower too. So it just looks like there's a couple places here at the roots. That's where my hair tends to tangle, is at the roots, those new hairs coming in. So see that? So I think I am gonna wet this section. I'm gonna wet this section with just plain tap water. It really seems like it's easier for me to define the curls when my hair is soaking wet, but it takes longer to dry though, so I'm just gonna rake it through. So I'm kind of raking with the top hand, and then the bottom hand just kind of grabs and I'm smoothing it. So that's kind of what I'm doing, is like raking and smoothing, and then raking and smoothing. And I'm just making sure my fingers are getting all the way down to the scalp. And usually when I can feel that like all the tangles have been loosened, And I can kind of tell that all the individual curls are starting to clump together, the ones that I want to clump. And then I take it under here and rake. So I just want to get all that product through, but I'm trying to get little groups of curls to kind of clump together. So that's where the smoothing comes in. So, yeah, it's beginning to clump now. So you see that? Beginning to get some to clump. At this point, I don't know if I need more conditioner. This is my first time doing this with this conditioner. Because this looks like it's more than enough, but the curls aren't as defined. Like if you look under here, I've got some areas that are kind of like wanting to be frizzy. Okay, well, I may add a little bit more, but that's basically what I'm going to do to each section. So I'll do a couple more sections and then come back. Okay, I think I'm finally to the point where I feel like the hair is clumping together. So for my hair texture, I'm in like the 4A, 4B. It seems like I just needed more conditioner and my hair just needs to be like really wet in order for it to start clumping up the curls. Once again, there's that question of how exactly is this going to look when it's all dry. And I probably will have to plop this so that I get some of the excess. It's like you need the excess in order to get your hair to clump, but then in order to get it to dry, you have to plop it. So that's kind of annoying, but if it means I'll end up with a softer wash and go, then I guess it's worth it. This is taking me a little bit longer than I expected. I had some tangles in this section that needed to be worked out before I could actually rake the product through, but I just detangled with my fingers still. Okay, well, that seems to be working better. I'm trying to get like a seaweed, slippery type consistency, and that kind of lets me know that everything's gonna start clumping. But when it still feels more creamy, I think that's when I know it's kind of still not gonna give me the definition I'm looking for. So yeah, I think my hair just really has to be like really, really wet for this to work, is what I'm finding out. So usually what I do is I try to just kind of smooth the ends a little bit as I go, because I know if one looks like it's a little bit frizzy, I just kind of take it and smooth it like that. If you can see that, I just smooth it out. And then on this side, look at the shrinkage over there already. It's already shrinking up. So yeah, the little under part is really shrinking up already. So I'm getting a lot of curl from it, it looks like. Okay, so I've got both of the back sides done. I'm liking the definition so far. And it is white. From what I hear, this particular product is going to look very white at first and then dry clear. Hopefully. I mean, I'm at home for the night, so I'm not going anywhere. So I'll be able to kind of just keep an eye on it and see if it dries. Yeah, because it's really pretty white. I think I should probably shake it out or something and get those so the curls are a little bit more individual. That's kind of what I'm getting so far. Okay, I'm gonna take some sheets of paper towel and squeegee some of this out. I don't want to disrupt the curl by doing this, but I kind of just want to get the excess product out. Oh Lord, I just got myself in the eye. It just seems like it took a lot in order for my hair to get the definition that I wanted. So I guess doing conditioner only method definitely is best if you're using something more affordable. But two, I'm finding my hair has to be like soaking wet. And it wasn't. Like these two front pieces were completely dry when I got started. So I think this process probably will be a lot faster if I apply it in the shower when my hair is completely soaking wet. So there's all my hair. And then I'm gonna do this front section too, but we all know that's not gonna curl up that much. So I'm gonna come back in a few hours and just show you how it's drying. So it's gonna shrink up a lot. And I'll be back in a while.